Train Your Caterpillar, a spiritual life coaching channel. You're very, very welcome here. Thank you for checking out the video and the channel. I appreciate it a lot. This is going to be a video about how to regain emotional balance after a tower moment. It's a video that someone requested, and I think it's a really good idea for a video, so that's why I'm doing it. If you enjoy the video and you find it useful and you feel like liking and subscribing for me, I'd appreciate that a lot as well. And I'm taking personal tarot readings and spiritual life coaching sessions, personal ones at the moment as well. If you want to book with me, or if you'd like more information, you can check out my Calendly page in the description box, or you can email me at madamb33@gmail.com for more information. So when we talk about a tower moment, that's something that comes from the tarot. So if you don't watch tarot or you don't know anything about it, this is the tarot, sorry, the tarot. This is the Tower card here, okay? So you can see it represents something that was unstable, being hit by lightning and falling to the ground, okay? So a tower moment, you know, what it really means is something is going to come into your life, some kind of event or some kind of mindset shift, or even something that someone says, something's going to happen that's going to change things in your life, okay? Usually the tower moment is brought in to affect a change in the way that you're seeing something, okay? So that could be the way that you're seeing yourself. It could be the way that you're seeing a particular situation. It could be the way that you're seeing other people, a particular person, right? A tower moment is brought in by spirit. Bear in mind, a tower moment is not coincidental. That's the first thing to remember. Whatever this thing is that's happening to you, it's meant to be happening, okay? Spirit has brought it in order to shift you onto your true path, where you're supposed to be. Whether that is in terms of a new job, whether that's in terms of moving you away from a toxic person or a toxic situation, whatever it is, you know, making you see yourself more clearly. Maybe you have a tower moment that you've been letting people walk all over you, for example, or you've been you know, undermining yourself and not going for what you should have gone for, right? All of these things can be, you know, considered tower moments, like tower realizations, because it's something, like I said, it's an event that happens that's brought in by spirit to get you on your true path. So the first thing to understand about a tower moment is that you haven't done anything wrong. This was meant to happen. This was coordinated by spirit, and they have your back, okay? At the time, it's horrendous because it usually brings up a lot of shadow work as well. And if you want to know what I mean by shadow work, you should check out this video. Let's see if I can make that work on YouTube about shadow work. But a tower moment usually brings up some shadow work because it's usually addressing a situation that you kind of don't want to let go of, you know, or like it's addressing a situation that maybe it's something you've been ignoring that you know you should do, right? Or something like this. Or it's, like I said, it's designed to propel you onto your true path, which is usually uncomfortable because to get from one place to another, you know, to progress to the next level, because that's usually what a tower does, usually progresses you to the next level, even if it's just a baby step. Usually means that you have to let go of a bunch of stuff, right? Whether that's a person, a situation, a set of beliefs that you had about yourself, or the world, or whatever it is, right? So it's uncomfortable. It's very uncomfortable. But just remember, it's supposed to be happening, and spirit will never truly let you fall, okay? So that's the first thing to remember. So to get to sort of regain your composure and to get emotional balance after a tower moment, the thing that I do, the thing that I think is most important to understand is, look, I'm Illuminati. The thing that's most important is the tower has been brought into your life for a reason, okay? Like I keep saying, it's to get you to get on your true path, or it's to teach you a lesson about something. So start to look for the lesson in whatever this tower moment is, okay? Because Spirit is not just punishing you randomly. They're not doing that. There's a reason for this, so look for the reason. Why is this happening? Where is it trying to get you to go? What's it trying to get you to let go of? What, like this, in a messed up way, it's sent to improve your life somehow, okay? But it doesn't feel like that at the time. But the thing to do is to look for the lesson and, you know, look what this is trying to teach you. Because once you have managed to understand what that is, you will be able to make your peace with the situation much more quickly. Really, the way to regain emotional balance is acceptance of the situation. Once you start to accept a situation, you can then kind of assimilate it into your life and you can look for the next step, right? Because when you're calm, when you start to calm down and you let go of the resentment and all that stuff associated with the tower, you can then start to create a plan of action. And you'll probably find that the next step is actually very clear, okay? But you have to calm yourself down enough to see the next step, okay? But bear in mind, like I said, very likely this tower moment, or sometimes you even get a series of tower moments if Spirit really wants to kick your ass. If it helps, that happened to me very recently, which I'm not going to talk about it right now because it's still kind of raw. Yeah, the first thing that I did was to understand why it was happening, make my peace with it, and then make a plan of action, right? So that's what I always do. That's probably what's going to make you feel better. Because like I said, once you accept the situation, you can calm yourself down and you can start thinking about the next steps. And you'll probably, because I've already started being like, oh, it's actually good that that happened because X, Y, and Z. Because remember as well, it's usually designed to get you on a new timeline, okay? Which is, I'll make a video about timelines in the future, but basically a timeline is like when you make a certain choice or a decision about your life, it moves you to a different pathway, right? Timeline, pathway. You can think about it that way. So that's the first thing that I would say. Then I would say as well, because the tower does bring change, it's important to embrace whatever change the tower is trying to bring you, but that doesn't mean that everything in your life has to change. For me, it's important, like when I'm going through a tower moment, it's important for me to have an anchor. So for you, it's going to be something different, okay? For me, it's crap TV, Xbox, junk food. Those are my anchors, okay? Or for you, it might be something different. You know, for you, maybe you like to exercise, or maybe you like to, you know, clean the house or whatever. Like, whatever it is that's like an anchor for you to make you feel comfortable and to help ground your energy, do that, okay? Because bear in mind, you have done shadow work associated with the tower, so it will be uncomfortable. You are in the middle of shifting a timeline, even if it's just a baby step. So it's important to be nice to yourself, okay, in whatever way that is appropriate for you. Also make sure that you're grounding your energy. So, you know, like I said, do things that comfort you, but also if you're in the middle of chaos, meditation is really going to help you, which is, you know, it's usually the last thing that you want to do when you're in a state of chaos and it feels that you're just like, oh my god, I really don't want to meditate. That's actually the time, excuse me, that meditation will be really good for you. Also journaling, sorry, excuse me, because tower moments can bring like a lot of anxiety as well, and really all anxiety is like too many thoughts happening at once that you can't decipher each thought, right? So you're just having this kind of existential feeling of dread that you're not really sure where it's coming from. But if you write it down, you know, write down like your thoughts and your feelings, what you're freaking out about, you can look at it and be like, oh, okay, well that's not so bad. Or like, I can't do anything about that. Or I'm working on this already. And like, I'm actually doing really well. Remember to be nice to yourself because you're doing really well, okay? You're doing really well, remember that. And when I say journaling, you don't have to have like a diary with a pen. I usually just set a timer for like 5 minutes type some stuff into my laptop and then delete it. And make sure that you're just typing anything that comes out, because remember, it's just an, you know, no one's judging you. You can say whatever you want there, right? It's actually good for opening the throat chakra, journaling. So I usually end up doing like 5 minutes of journaling followed by 5 minutes of meditation, because if you have a problem with like a lot of anxiety and a lot of thoughts overwhelming you, like it can be difficult to meditate, but that's where the journaling comes in. Someone told me recently, I was doing a coaching session with someone and they told me, I can't remember who it was, it's actually known as clearing the channel, apparently it has a name, because it just gets all the thoughts out, you know, so then you can meditate. But there's different ways to ground your energy. If you really can't meditate, and I get it with the anxiety, deep breathing. Remember to breathe, okay? Remember to stretch your body, because that's gonna awaken, like balance the root chakra, which is gonna make you feel more calm, okay? It's gonna make you feel more grounded, more calm. Going out for a walk, any type of exercise you can do, yoga, anything like that to ground your energy, okay? And just know that when a tower moment comes, you're going to be okay, all right? Spirit has sent this tower to get you onto your highest path because they love you. They want to see you in your best situation. They don't want to see you with like toxic people. They don't want to see you in a shitty job that you hate. They don't want to see you, you know, unhappy and sad and alone or whatever it is. They want to see you flourish, and they want to see you fulfill your life purpose, which you agreed with your guides before you got here, okay? You might not want to do it now, but just remember, you know, if you didn't do it, when you eventually go back home, you'll be like, ah, shit, I should have just done it, you know? So yeah, just remember when a tower moment comes, it's meant to be there. You haven't, you know, done anything wrong. Spirit is with you all the time, and just be nice to yourself as well, and definitely like get yourself an anchor, okay? You know, because I don't know, I feel like there's a lot of, you know, it's great if you can be healthy eating and like, you know, do 3 or 4 hours of meditation a day. That's great, that's wonderful, right? But the important thing is that you're doing your shadow work, you're allowing things to change, and you're raising your vibration. You're doing what you're supposed to do, okay? So just know that you're doing really well, and just don't fight the change, because it is for your benefit in the long run, okay? So I hope that was a useful message. Thank you so much for watching the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe for me if you feel like doing that. I'd appreciate it a lot. And as always, I wish you many blessings, love and light. Take care.